Hey y'all. So I know it's a little late in the night, but y'all know I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl, so please forgive me. Tonight we are going to be making steak quesadillas. I love quesadillas in the worst way, in a big bag kind of way. So yeah, we're gonna have some steak quesadillas. I know I look really crazy, y'all. I have been working since Wednesday night. And I am tired. I slept most of the day. Tonight, I am going live with you guys. And I'm also, when I finish live, going to clean my beauty room because we have a try on haul trying Sheen at 40 to let older, mature women know that there are things that you can shop for online that are flattering, that are affordable. Um, so, yeah, I like quick fashion, but I also like high end fashion and stable pieces. But Shein gets the job done a lot of the times too. And Shein is a site where you can basically get lower end or higher end. They have like different boutiques on Shein from what I've discovered. But yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And we're gonna do the holiday video. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with our fajitas. Grab a bowl because we gotta chop up our peppers and onions. I got a grill, y'all. I got a grill because I was getting so tired of like having to run back and forth to the stove. So I finally got us a grill. Turn the camera on so it can follow me. Okay. So yeah, I got us a grill. I got us a grill and I'm so happy. Is it on? Okay. So yeah, I got us a grill, and I'm happy I went ahead and got one. I got this Black and Decker one from Target the other day. It was like $39. It had a lot of good reviews. I looked at the reviews at Target, and I also looked at the reviews on Amazon. So I really did need it though, but I feel like it would come in handy for when we're doing lives. So I think of it more as an investment and something so we could just, be a little bit more stationary and flexible when we're doing certain things. Because I do want to do some breakfast videos, which if I get up on time tomorrow, not making any promises, but I'm definitely going to try. Hey, honey, how you doing? Y'all, this man is tearing me up already. So y'all, I've been working. When I tell y'all, I have been working because we're gonna be out of work till I think after Saturday. We're gonna be out of work for almost 3 weeks. We'll get paid for the day before Christmas, and the day after Christmas, and then we'll get paid for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. But other than that, ain't no extra coins coming in. I'm not complaining because I've pretty much paid all of my bills. So I'm okay. I really do need the break because I want to go ahead and also start shooting my New Year's videos, get ahead. I plan on doing a lot of videos those weeks we're out to get us through January and February. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm excited about that. But paycheck gonna be real funny, honey. So y'all need to watch these videos for me because I'm being consistent. I am so sleepy right now, but that onion just really woke me up. Ooh, that onion just really woke me up. But yeah, I'm happy. Like I said, I'm so happy to, be back on here. I'm happy to have the mental capacity to come back to YouTube, to get on camera, to talk to y'all, even, if everybody's probably asleep right now, because it is a weekday. But the videos are still, I've already rinsed these before I put them in the refrigerator, but I just want to get the seeds out. What was I saying? I was about to say something. Child, my mind went blank that quick. See, I'm getting old, y'all. What was I saying? I already rinsed these, but I just want to knock the seeds out. But yeah, I hate coming on late, but I leave the lives up because you guys can always come back and watch them on y'all lunch break or whatever. So yeah, I leave them up. Y'all ever get to like a point in y'all life where y'all like start? It's two of y'all. Thanks for the thumbs up. Where you start setting boundaries and you feel like the more boundaries you set that keep you safe mentally and emotionally after people have done things to you and you've forgiven them over and over and over and over again, that because they're family, because family is involved, they feel like you should, go against your own boundaries that you set to keep yourself emotionally safe. And then it puts you in a bad place because you don't want to be cruel to that person, but you also know that this person is not a safe person for you or a safe situation, and you feel like nobody's listening to you. That's how I've been feeling. And it's low-key kind of like made me depressed. But the only difference is now is that when I set boundaries for myself with people who've done things to me in the past habitually, who've constantly hurt me or done things that could destroy my life or threaten to destroy my life, I stick to those boundaries. It might take me a little time to like have a conversation with everybody involved, but I'm learning to stick to those boundaries because I've learned that if I don't take care of myself, nobody else will. And I want y'all to do that too. Set boundaries and stick with your boundaries. As long as you're not physically, mentally, emotionally, or financially hurting anybody, stick to your boundaries. Set your boundaries and stick to them. It might bother you. It might make you feel confused. It might make you feel upset. It might make you feel like maybe I'm being a bad person. Maybe I'm being dramatic. But if your brain and your body and everything aligns and it tells you, hey, I need to set these boundaries to protect myself, set them goddamn boundaries and stick to it. Because at the end of the day, people only think about what suffices them and what satisfies them, and it don't matter if you might get hurt in the interim. And if people don't respect your boundaries, then remove yourself from the situation until you can talk about it and tell them that these are my boundaries, and you don't have to explain it. When you tell somebody no or you don't want to do something, you don't have to explain yourself. No is good enough. That's where I'm at. Honey. So we got our bell peppers chopped up. We got red bell pepper, green, and we got a white onion. We got some sauce. This sauce is really good. I like to put my salsa on my quesadilla. We got some seasoning salt, some Kinder's butter steak seasoning, Kinder's the blend, onion powder, and garlic powder. We're gonna season our steak with that. We got some Mexican cheese, some tortillas. I got me some chips and queso on the back. Once I get everything cooking, I'm gonna heat my queso up. That's what this little cup is for. And then, we're gonna get to doing our thing. So let me move this out the way. Oh, I gotta get some Worcestershire sauce. Where's the Worcestershire sauce? I'm coming, y'all. I'm not gone. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Oh yeah, sour cream, sour cream. Can't have a quesadilla without sour cream. That's why I love, hey, I'm over here. You lost me? That's why I love this camera stand. Do y'all like this camera stand? I really like it. I really like it. I really, really like it. Y'all like it? I like it. I like it. Okay, so we have a flank steak that I got from Harris Teeter, and we're gonna go ahead and season it. Let me get a paper towel. I don't be touching too much meat with my hand. And we need some olive oil. Okay. So we're gonna put a little Worcestershire sauce on it. On both sides. Y'all, I love to make steak quesadillas with flank steak because it just does something completely different to the steaks for me. Ooh, it'd be so delicious. So we have garlic powder. I love this brand. Well, I don't know why I put the lid on it because I got to use it again. Onion powder. Some Kendrick's butter steak seasoning. And the reason I'm seasoning this so good, because sometimes when I make my steak quesadillas, I use fajita seasoning. But I didn't want to use it. I just wanted to use my seasoning that I have. I actually went to the store, so to get ready to make this. Okay. Let's flip shot over. We're going to do all the same seasoning. She already got Worcestershire sauce on her. So, yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight, but y'all know I'm a night owl. I got to really get in and clean my office. That is like, that is priority number 1 tonight is cleaning that space. Because I'm ready to do some, little try home haul videos until I can get this channel back up and going how I want to. I'm not gonna put anything on my other channel. Some of you guys know that I had a small beauty channel. I've released a couple like things on there, but I'm gonna get this channel back up and running before I go over there, because my goal is by July to get that channel also monetized. All right. So this is our skewer. Oh, get another one. I got this one from Target, like I was saying, and I love her. I'm gonna put on like 350. We're gonna let her heat up. But while she heating up, let me move some stuff around, put some stuff away. So are you guys, ready for are y'all ready for Christmas? Because I feel like I've been ready for Christmas since after Thanksgiving. It just feels like it came really fast this year. Like, it was like, oh, it's Christmas, boom. It just felt like Christmas came really fast this year. So I got this queso. I love queso. But I don't make it. I should try making it, but I don't. This one don't want to open. I got little hands, y'all, so sometimes I have to release the air in the top and then open it. See? Trick my grandmama taught me. We're going to heat some of that queso up. I got some on the board tortilla chips. On the board tortilla chips. Let's heat this up. So we letting our grill get hot. Y'all, I love this grill. I read it, the reviews are really good on it. So I'm super excited to use it. And we're gonna do breakfast on here too. I think I'm also gonna use this um, grill for like a Christmas gift for somebody. I'm gonna get another one. Ooh, this shit hot, y'all. Got my little queso on the side. Oh yeah. I was gonna make guacamole tonight, but I decided against it. I am gonna season my vegetables with the steak seasoning. I love a good fajita. I mean, quesadilla. Not fajita, but a quesadilla. I love a good quesadilla. This needs to be heated up a little more. Wow, okay, lunchbox, take me out. On camera, lying too. Wait a minute. Why is my life falling apart on camera? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? Trying to take me out, right? Okay. Sorry about that. I probably should be using a mannequin. I got some quesadillas. I love cheese and dip. I want that steak to get, I don't want it to be too done, and I don't want it to be too raw. Like medium well. So, anybody else love queso? I'm playing Mexican music in my head, soft music. Because you know we can't play music on YouTube live or any video unless we pay for it. Seriously. They'll give you copyrights for that. I got copyright on YouTube for some approved music that was in the app. In my Filmora. So like, yeah, I don't play with YouTube and they copyrights. Cause they'll give you a strike and they'll be trying to like ban your channel and stuff. So yeah, I don't play with them. Cause they be serious about the copyright. They be so serious. Alright. Here's our pepper. I lost the shit. Jesus. Y'all, the other morning, I had a taste for like a breakfast burrito, but I didn't want like a regular like burrito. And I'm actually probably gonna come on here and show y'all how to make it. I took eggs, peppers, the connected sausage from Alabama. I fried the peppers and the sausage together. I'm just moving that to the side because we're gonna have to use it again. Let me wipe it off. Because we're going to, you know how you have to flatten out your quesadilla? So we're gonna have to do that. So let's grab a knife and let's start cutting our steak. Well, let's let the steak rest for a few minutes before we cut it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. But we're gonna let it rest for about a minute or two so that it can keep all the juices. That was so good. That piece of steak was delicious. Y'all ever be... Some people be so happy about the new year, right? When I was little, I used to be excited. But then, what I don't like about the new year is you never know what's gonna fucking happen. You never know what's waiting around the corner. It's like, I survived this year. Am I gonna survive the next year? What am I gonna lose? What am I gonna gain? And it's like playing poker to me. And this again is just my childhood trauma talking. But I know I'm not the only person who's afraid of the new year. I just think people say new year, new me, and they don't think about all the possibilities, all the happiness, all the sadness. Becoming more stable, becoming not stable. It's a double-edged sword for me. So this year, going into the new year, I told myself I'm not going to think about the negative things that can happen. I'm just going to accept them. If I can fix it, change it, then I will do my best to do it the right way. If I can't, I'm going to let it go and put it in God's hands. I'm not going to sit in fear of waiting for something bad to happen. That's where I'm at for the new year. I'm not gonna live in fear of what the new year is gonna bring. I'm gonna stay positive and face all my challenges head on. And that's pretty scary because I'll be ready to run. I mean, sometimes, a lot of the times I get forced, but this time, anything or anybody that stands in my way, I'm gonna bulldoze y'all. It ain't a new me. It's a new year, but it ain't a new me, new this, new that. It's just that I'm gonna clear a path. And whatever is standing in my way, or whoever is standing in my way, or whatever is standing in my way, I'm gonna demolish it. However I have to, whether it's me having to do it financially, me having to break a bitch down mentally, physically, whatever I have to do, I'm just gonna keep carving a path to a better life for myself. Because I don't know how long I got here. None of us do. But I know whatever time I got left, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm not going to let other people make me unhappy because they're unhappy, which I've been getting really good at, right? Setting my boundaries and sticking to them. I'm so proud of myself. But, you know, people say you shouldn't expect the same things from other people. I expect everybody to be a decent human being. I expect everybody to treat people with respect. Just because we live in a society now where people don't expect people to do the right thing, I'm not going to live my life like that. I'm holding everybody to the same standard when it comes to me. How you treat me, how you make me feel, if you disrespect me. I'm holding everybody to the same thing. I expect people to treat me with respect and dignity. And if you can't be in my life. It don't matter where we are, who you are. Everybody's getting held to the same standard when it comes to me this year. Like, it started in the middle of 2024, but I'm pushing it all the way through 2025. Like, I'm good at walking away from people, but before, I would just walk away and people look at that and think that I'm weak. I'm gonna burn the bitch down and then walk away this year. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing violence when it comes to me and the success and the happiness that I want for myself. I'm going to choose violence every time because nothing is going to stand in my way. Like, I feel like I've been working really hard to put myself in the position that I'm in. I kept my head down. I prayed. I cried. I helped people even when I didn't have it. I helped people who I knew who was taking advantage of me. I'm not doing that shit no more. No more. Ever. So yeah, it's just what it is. I'm cutting off all the heads. Like my granny, you gotta cut a snake off at the head. I'm cutting off all the heads, baby. That steak is so juicy, y'all. I just want you guys, when y'all see this video, just know that it's important to take care of yourself. Like, I know we have people that we love in our life, but they gotta learn how to, like, they gotta fend for themselves too. Because you can't always do it for everybody. And if you keep trying to do it for everybody, you're not gonna have nothing yourself. If you keep trying to save and help everybody because you don't want to see them suffer, you're gonna suffer. I'm not saving nobody else from their karma because if their life is always fucked up or something is always going wrong and you always jumping in to help them, you're saving them from their karma and you gonna get their karma. And I don't want nobody fucking karma because if somebody always got something going wrong in their life, maybe you should ask them what the fuck are they doing behind closed doors. What kind of spells they casting? What kind of bad luck they wishing on people's lives? Because wishing somebody bad luck is casting a spell. You know that, right? I'm just saying. Putting bad luck on people is just as worse as doing hoodoo or voodoo or anything on them. Don't ever wish somebody bad luck because that same luck you pushing on them will fall back on you. And don't ever do anything to anybody that'll put them in a decision. I mean, a space where they have to make them kind of fucking decisions. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for all the bullshit this year. When I tell y'all treat people how you want to be treated, I literally live my life that way. And I've had people tell me, you can't expect people to treat you the way you treat people. Yes, I do. You gonna treat me good, I'm gonna treat you good, you gonna be gone. That's how it's gonna be from now on. And I'm sticking to it. All boundaries. So set some boundaries and make people stick to them. And we're gonna learn how to treat ourselves good over here on Bama Girl Cafe. If these people aren't treating you right, get rid of their ass. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do it because I've learned how to get rid of people when they don't treat me right. And yes, it was really hard. It really hurt. But it was the best thing I did in 2024 and 2023. We're gonna put the steak down. turn our grill up a little bit. Turn it to about 250. Y'all, that steak is so good. That's enough on that. Well, maybe just one more little piece. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And we're gonna eat it right here on the board. You know what I did forget though? I forgot the butter. Because we got a toasted tortilla. And y'all know what the secret is to getting a fire quesadilla? Is salsa. The salsa, when it mixed with the cheese, when it heat up, oh my God, this right here will take your chicken or steak or shrimp or veggie quesadilla to the next level. Put the salsa. Try to drain as much liquid off as you can on top. And then add a little bit more cheese on top of the salsa. Let me grab some butter, baby. Butter, baby. If I can't have you, I don't want. This is gonna be so good. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm gonna try and not be a big bag and eat two. But y'all, I can't make no promises. I can't make no promises. So while that's toasting, I like to put down some sour cream. Gotta get my sour cream a little stir. Just a little. Put that over there. And my salsa. And mix it together to dip my quesadilla in. Press it down. Ooh! About to lose it. So one time, y'all, I had went to church on base with my, I won't call her a friend, with her and her kids, right? And she made some chicken quesadillas, and they was so dry. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was the worst thing, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm from Alabama, and there are some white people who can really cook. who use seasoning. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, a lot of the ones who use seasoning are really poor are usually descendants of sharecroppers. And who grew up on a farm. Or who were poor. So they had to season their food so it would taste right and edible. She from like Kentucky. Y'all. I ate her quesadilla. And I literally had heartburn for 3 days. I'm not even lying. I had heartburn for 3 days. It was terrible. I literally thought that I was gonna die. Because the heartburn was that bad. That's how bad the heartburn was. I literally was afraid to eat quesadillas for a long time. Y'all, the kitchen is a bit of a mess. That's okay. Because I made it. I was so tired today. My alarm went off, and I literally was getting out of the bed thinking, oh my God, I gotta go to work. And I realized that I didn't have to go to work, but I was so tired that I didn't even realize it. So I jumped up in a panic because I hit my snooze, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta jump in the shower. I ain't gonna really have time to like do what I need to do, but I'm gonna take a shower and just get out the house. And I realized I didn't have to work today. That's how many days your girl has been working. All right, bless this food. Are y'all ready? Can I get some more thumbs up? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the steak quesadilla. I just like to dip it. Whoa, that is so good, y'all. That is so good. God damn. I probably should have put a little bit more cheese on there, but I didn't. But yo, that's good. And that's my first time using that Black & Decker grill top, and I like it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, man. That's good. This is so good, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. That Kendrick steak seasoning I use both of them. Mm. And that steak seasoning is something serious. Yeah, that steak seasoning is something serious. I really, I really dig that steak seasoning. Jesus. Mm. That flank steak was cooked perfect. That group cooked that flank steak perfect. Mm. Can't see, can't read from back there. So yeah, actually there is a beach in Alabama. It's a very famous beach. It's called Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. And in Mobile County, you have Dolphin Island. And I went to school in Gulf Shores. The culinary school I went to is in Gulf Shores. It was called Faulkner State at the time, but I think they call it something else now. So yeah, there is a beach. And it just depends on where you're going. The city I'm from is actually coastal. There are actually homes on the waterfront. So if you go somewhere like the University of South Alabama or Spring Hill, or the University of Mobile, Gulf Shores is about an hour drive from Mobile. I don't think I'm gonna make a second one, but that was delicious. I'm actually full. It's probably because of all the chips and the queso. But tomorrow morning, them peppers and that steak with some eggs, breakfast burrito. Or even I can take that, heat it up, take some cilantros, some lime, and a little chicken stock and boil some rice and put that on top of the rice. Oh my God, that would be so good. Or I can make steak. I can do nachos tomorrow. I got chips, I got cheese, I got peppers, I got onions. I might make a steak nacho. Whoa. Mm. That is so good, y'all. I'm surprised at myself. Losing my peppers. That is so good. So easy, so simple. I do recommend getting a skillet. That grill is amazing. Like it cooked that steak perfectly. I am so full. Oh my goodness. That was delicious. I didn't even put the taco sauce on there, y'all. Usually I put the taco sauce on it. It didn't even need it. It did not even need it. Jesus. That was some good stuff, y'all. That was... Oops, excuse me. Look at me burping. Big back, big back. Big back, big back. That was real big back. That was really delicious. Child, I'm full now. That was good. No holds barred, but that was really good, y'all. Like, I cook food and it be good, but the way that steak was popping, you know, I could get with that. I can redo that video. That's one of those meals where you can eat it, and you know it's gonna be fire. Yeah, that's what I call that. Cause that was banging. That steak is delicious. Get something to put the steak in. Yeah, that steak was. That was a pretty nice cut of steak too, and I only paid like $5 for it. I love let me put some of the juice in there. I love Harris Teeter. I like we have Lowe's here and Harris Teeter. We got Food Line because you know Food Line is a big thing here in North Carolina. But I really love Harris Teeter. And now we got Publix here. Publix is kind of like moving its way on out of Florida up the East Coast. I know we have one in Mobile. I don't know if we have another one, but they usually tend to be in like higher end neighborhoods. And the ones that are here in the higher end neighborhoods too. But yeah, I love Harris Teeter because they have a lot of things. They bring in a lot of things from like the deep South. Like we still in the South, but like they be having a lot of products from like Mississippi and Alabama. And a lot of those things I like because, you know, Mobile and Mississippi sit right there together. So I was happy. I'd be happy when I find stuff in like Harris Teeter's. They also have a store called Lowe's. Lowe's is like, to me, Lowe's is like high end. Because they even have a space in there where you can like drink a beer, drink wine or whatever, and kind of like chill out in the grocery store. Literally, there's like a liquor area in the grocery store where you can get a glass of wine, you can get a beer poured in the grocery shop. They have a good deli. They bakery okay, but like as far as like the amount of product they have, I would compare them to like Walmart because they have a lot of stuff on the shelves. A lot of stuff. Their produce isn't that good, but as far as like their meat and like having multiple items of different brands, like if you want to find the different Cheerios, or if you want to find all the different types of Bluebell, or you want like same brand, multiple like ways they make it, like all the cheeses, like all the Lay's chips, like they kind of like Walmart. They have a wide selection of stuff. So we don't fuck with Walmart over here unless it's absolutely necessary. But I love to go there, like when I can't find something. But I go to Publix too because Publix is a southern grocery store. It's just like they too far. Like the one Publix is on the other side. No, it's in Morrisville. Right where like Morrisville and Cary meet, and I'm on the opposite side of Cary, over by towards Raleigh. And then there's one in Cary going towards Apex. I don't know why I'm talking to y'all like y'all know the city I live in. Holy shit. But yeah, the grocery stores are here nice. And then we have the Asian Mart, H Mart. And it's all the way on the other side of Cary. over by Publix. So the stores. So we lived when we first moved here. We lived in Durham. I love that apartment. Y'all remember that apartment? It was beautiful. It was beautiful. If it was just been me, I would have still been there. But they like over in Durham off of like Davis Drive in the research area where like Intel and all those big Sistel companies are in Durham, Davis Drive. That's like a high end area of Durham. So they had like a Wagmans. They also had the H Mart, and then they had like Publix, and Harris Teeter. They had all the good grocery stores out there. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not moving nowhere where there's not accessible grocery stores or farmers market. And I used to didn't think that that was important, but like yo, I can't do that because I love food. And I be thinking about what about these people who live in like food deserts, like where they don't hardly have grocery stores, like in Buffalo, New York, where that man went in and shot up the store. They closed the store down. That was the only store in that neighborhood, so they can't get fresh produce. They have to shop at like the mom and pop stores, or unless they travel out. And y'all know, like in New York, a lot of people don't drive, but like Buffalo, I think they do more driving. But if it was like in New York City, they'd be fucked up. But yeah, that's crazy to me. Um, that they don't have a grocery store. There are like people who actually live in America who don't have grocery stores. They're in literal food deserts, and I saw that too when I saw it firsthand when I lived in Kansas. There was this little town between Manhattan and the base, and it's called Junction City. I think that's what it's called. Is it Junction City? No, Junction City's on the other side. What was the name of that little town? Junction City was the other town on the other side of the base, but it actually had a super Walmart and a couple grocery stores, but it was real small too. Ogden. The name of the town is Ogden, Kansas. They literally have no grocery store. And it's actually one of the poorest areas in Kansas. And a lot of military men mess with the women in the town and make babies and leave. So you have a lot of money on base, and then you have people with money in Manhattan. And the city is small, and very, 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 very undeveloped. The town is very, very undeveloped, and they put a Dollar General there. Oh shit, that's crazy. Because people need grocery store. People should have access to food. People should have access to fruits and vegetables. Or they should, teach them in those areas like how to grow their own food because they suffer from a lot of malnutrition issues. And some of them, like in Ogden, they get hella food stamps and Social Security and welfare because there's no jobs. And if you do get a car, if you want a good job, you got to work on base, or you got to drive over to Junction City, which ain't much there, or you could try working in Manhattan. There's nothing there. And like I said, a lot of men go there and make babies and just leave them there. So the military base actually subsidizes a little school that's in town, and some of the kids on base go to the school in town if they don't have enough room on base. But it was just really sad. They put a Dollar General there, and this Dollar General would have. I mean, we would go to the Dollar General because we didn't have one in Manhattan. And the one we had was all the way over by Walmart. It was just quicker to go to the one in Ogden. But this Dollar General was making so much money. They put in milk, they put in eggs, they put in meat. They start even bringing in, I think this is where Dollar General is making their money gonna be making their money too, because they're putting their stores in neighborhoods that are in areas that don't have grocery stores, and they were putting like fresh produce in the Dollar General. The Dollar General had produce. They had vegetables. They had seasonings. They had just pots, pans. Like, it made such a big difference in the community that they, I think they started bringing. It seemed like the Dollar General. No, it was a Family Dollar. I'm sorry. Was it a Family Dollar? No, it was Dollar General. They expanded like the grocery area because there was such a need. Some people can't get into town. They have to catch a cab, which is expensive. Or they all, on the days that they get their food stamps, they all like go in a car together and go in. So they would go into town and grocery shop. So it gave them access to like fresh vegetables. Like if they needed to run to the store and get an onion, meat. And the stuff was still out. Like I went in there looking for some chips that I couldn't find at the local store. And I was like, y'all got these chips? It's like, oh no, we sold out. Like they would actually overstock the store around the 1st and the 15th when people would get their food stamps. And they would literally like clear the shelves after going to like the big grocery store. So yeah, that was like my first time ever seeing a community or an area that's like food dry, like a food desert. And that was crazy to me. That's also why I think it's important that if you have a yard, first of all, if you live in an HOA, you probably cannot garden. So I would never move to an HOA if I don't have to. But if you can, learn how to garden. Learn how to grow something. I'm really big on like gardening. Like I had a garden on my I called it an urban garden. I had one on my balcony and it was doing really good. And then I left and went home for like a week and my stuff died because I don't know anybody here to like water on. And if y'all know, this summer was so hot, it literally burned all of my stuff. I would literally wait when I got home at 5 o'clock in the morning. I would water my stuff at 5 o'clock in the morning because the sun didn't come up till like 6:30. And I would water it then so that the water can absorb so that the plants wouldn't burn. But it was super hot here this year in North Carolina. And this winter is super cold. One thing I've learned about living in North Carolina, even before I got married and moved, when we have an extreme summer, we have an extreme cold. And I wanted to grow like winter vegetables and herbs, fall stuff. But it got cold so early, I couldn't. So I think it's important for people to learn how to grow something. Like even if you're just growing something in a pot, learn how to grow something. I really don't want to move into a house because buying a house is a big responsibility because when something breaks, you have to pay it. And when you live in an apartment, you're not responsible for things that break. Plus, it's just me. And really, a house is only an investment if you have children and you plan on growing your family. And I don't have any children, and I don't see anything growing. So I want a house, and the only reason I want a house is because I don't like sharing a wall because, you live around different people. And sometimes they can be a little nerve-wracking. But I want a house for, like, the space. For my dream kitchen. I was actually in Best Buy tonight looking at refrigerators and like gas stoves. I was like, oh my God, this is why I need a house, right? But I want a house now because I want to design my perfect kitchen. I want to have a large garden. I want to be able to have chickens. I don't want to move anywhere where I can't have chickens. I don't want no goddamn rooster. But I would love to have at least 5 or 6 chickens. So that's like my reason for wanting to move. But I definitely will not be moving in an HOA. That's the reason I want a house. Because I want to grow my own food. I want to get back to growing my own food. And if you've been here a while, y'all know I had a beautiful garden when I was living in Alabama. And I had fresh herbs. I had spices. I didn't use a lot of seasoning. I ate fresh every day. I was vegan too. But even if I wasn't vegan, even when I started incorporating like seafood into my diet, I still some days would not eat any protein, like animal protein, because my vegetables were so sweet. They were so delicious. I made sure that I got seeds that were not, what is it, genetically modified. It's getting a little crazy, but I try not to think about that. But you still need to know how to garden. You need to know how to grow your own food because you know what's going in it. And not only that, gardening is a good way to be out in the sun. And I felt like when I was gardening, my depression and anxiety went down. Like from a scale from 1 to 10, my depression after I started like gardening went down from like a 8 to like a 1. No lie. And even when I had my plants that I was doing my urban garden, my depression level went down. My anxiety level went down. I don't know what it is about being outside, playing in the dirt for me. Well, y'all know I'm on the spectrum and I have ADHD. But it was just something about being outside in the garden or being on the balcony that like helped with my depression and my anxiety. So that's why I feel like I need a garden. I need a yard. I don't like wearing shoes, even though I have lots of shoes. I don't like wearing shoes. I really like I got on sweats because I went to the store. I don't like wearing clothes. I don't like things touching me, but I also hate being cold. I don't like feeling restricted in my clothes. I think that's why I'm low key suffering at my job because every day I have to wear pants and not a steel toe shoe, but like a composite shoe. And I be struggling with all them fucking clothes on every day. Like I am not the type of person who wears a bra. So yeah, I fucking struggle. I have to have on a bra, I have to have on underwear, I have to have on socks. Um, and it just takes a toll on me. Being in like fabric. Like I can wear this sweatshirt because it's soft on the inside. Like when I buy clothes and stuff, I have to feel the clothes because if it's a certain type of material, I will literally freak out. That's why like I buy jeans, but I only buy certain kinds of jeans because I don't like the material rubbing on my skin. So that's why I wear a lot of dresses. Cause I don't feel so restricted and I like tight my clothes to fit, but I don't like my clothes to fit too tight. Like the material has to have some give or be loose. So yeah, I be going through it. And it would it been this cold right now? Yeah. But when I be struggling. But as I was saying, you know, when I had my garden, I was in my sundresses. I ain't had no bra on. Some days, depending on how short my dress was, I ain't have no underwear on. I usually was outside in a sundress, barefoot, and I like to live like that. Even though I like to be, I'll be do my hair and makeup, and still be like, you know. But I like living like that, and I feel like in order for me to like have some sense of like peace, um, I need a yard and I need space to grow my own food, and I need to be able to walk outside barefoot and ground myself without worrying about if somebody dog pissed or shit it there and they just picked it up and kept going. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna start leaning towards buying a home. I've worked on my credit, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. 700s. Um, so I don't know if I'm gonna do an FHA loan or a NACA. I'm hoping that I can stay in this apartment for another year. We're gonna see what they talk about with the rent. I might just pay it because I don't want to move. This apartment feels really safe. It's my dream kitchen for an apartment. I cannot lie. It's spacious and I feel safe. So as long as they don't go up more than like $200, I'm gonna be here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my office because we doing a over 40 Shein try on haul tomorrow. I'm gonna record the video. And the last outfit I have in is gonna be the outfit that I do my cooking video in. So we got a lot to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna clean my office, answer some emails. I think I'm gonna start in January hitting different companies up to see if I can get like sponsorships so they can send me products. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The fajita was good, y'all. I am really trying my best to like be here present on the channel. I hope you guys have I hope y'all been enjoying it. It still is a struggle. I know it's been like almost 2 months since I've been back. It has been a struggle trying to put myself in a state of mind of consistency, but I really want my channel to grow and I really want to be here, and I really I really have missed doing YouTube, so I'm not gonna give up this time. Like I said, you guys will see me 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes more. But I'm here. And I'm gonna be here. But yeah, I'm gonna go answer some of y'all comments on the videos, clean the office, get set up to do a video tomorrow in there. And, you know, just do another little stuff around the house. And I'm going to go to sleep and wake up and get ready to, you know, start working. Because when I'm not working at my other job, I'm working to do stuff here. So, yeah. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a couple days. And everybody just take care of yourself. And remember, set boundaries and stick to them. And don't let motherfuckers make you feel bad about setting boundaries for yourself and your mental health. Yeah, fuck them. I said, fuck them. And also, wherever they got you fucked up at, that's where you leave their ass. So they got you fucked up in 2024, you leave their ass right here in 2024. Don't you pick up the phone and call that motherfucker in 2025. Do you hear me? Don't have lunch with them. Don't have a sit down. Don't take no emails. If they got you fucked up in 2024, when 2025 hit, block that bitch. Block them. That's what I'm doing. You ain't got to be right with me. You can be right with Jesus. But if you wrong with me, you got to fucking go. Okay? 2025, set your boundaries and stick to them no matter how bad you feel or people make you feel about it. Stick to your fucking boundaries. Fuck them. Good night.